This is Reema Desai. Last night I received some shocking news. Unexpectedly, one of the aunts that I have been very close to in my growing years passed away, and she's in India. They live in India, so I haven't been able to meet her in 2 years, and I have been going through feelings of grief. And so today I wanted to share with you, I get to use my toolbox being a psychologist to cope with this sense of deep sadness. I want to share with you six quick healthy ways to deal with grief. What is grief? Grief is a sense of losing something, a sense of loss of something or someone that's very important or precious to you. So grief can be seen through events like divorce, losing a pet, or death of somebody close to you, even losing something that's close to you, not doing well in your exams. It can be anything that we feel that we've lost in our life. And the prime feelings over there are deep sorrow, deep feeling of sorrow and sadness, which can convert into depression. So to avoid that and to ensure that you're able to cope with it in a healthy manner, I want you to know that it's not only giving it time. Most people will just advise you, give it time and it'll heal. It's not necessarily that, because all the feelings that we experience get stored into our physical body and our bones and bone marrow and cells and tissues, and they stay there if you're not going to deal with it. So here are 6 quick healthy ways. Number 1, and I've drawn a chart for you to make it easy for you to understand, get plenty of sunshine. It's very important to beat the feeling of sadness, to activate the happiness centers, the hypothalamus in your brain. Go get plenty of sunshine. That's going to do you immediate effects. If your house is very gloomy, ensure that you try to stay more in areas that get more sunshine. Second, get a walk by nature. It's an amazing way to cope. Third, get people support. Social support is one of the most important things in coping with grief and depression. And you want to do your best to find people who support and encourage you and don't give you advice that makes you feel even worse. So you want to be encouraged and inspired, or at least feel unconditionally supported. If you don't have that, even then, just do your best to socialize more rather than staying more to yourself, which is a direct tendency during a time of grief. Like today I went to work, I couldn't sleep last night. I've been feeling a lot of sorrow, but I made sure I went to work. I was around people. Staying at home, I would have just cried more, right, with that loss. I personally do not recommend taking antidepressants. They're just like antibiotics. They only suppress. They don't deal with the core emotional problem. And to stay away from sugar and caffeine. Number 6 is get coaching or therapeutic support. We have a special strategies, exercises, and these a toolbox that we can help you cope with grief during moments of grief. So an expert, a mental health expert like myself or others that can really help you through that process, fasten the process of healing for you in a very, it's like, you can learn to drive on your own and swim on your own, but when you go to a professional, you're able to hone those skills in such a good way that you're learning them for life, and then it prevents you from having accidents. It helps you in driving better. So you're learning coping strategies that you may not know if you are not from a psychology background, don't have the trainings that we do. And then last of all, give it time. Yes, grief does require, depression, grief, sadness requires its own time to heal, provided that you're doing all of these other things as well. So I hope this gave you some amazing takeaways. If you know people who are depressed, suffering from grief, loss of any kind, relationship breakup, loss of somebody close to them, even moving to another country can be lots of people and friends and places that you've recognized and known before, and going to an unfamiliar place, change can accompany grief. So this is Reema Desai signing off. Everybody have a great, what day is it today? Thursday. Bye.